Alright, welcome back. This game we're going to be playing Hell. And Hell is not a god that I'm very comfortable with. I'm not going to have the best game in this one. I will guarantee you now this will not be the best showing of Hell that you'll ever see. But it will give you a little look into her abilities. Now Hell is a mage with a ridiculous amount of sustain and really good burst wave clear too. The only issue is her early game. She's kind of squishy and she can get focused down depending on what she's against. And in this lane I think I'm going to get some Osiris. So I'm just going to quickly do that before I carry on. So, let's talk through Hell and her abilities and exactly how they all play out for her. The first thing to talk about is stance attunement. When Hell is in a stance, she gradually attunes to the strengths of that stance, gaining up to 20% damage in the dark stance and 20% healing in the light stance. You can see my ultimate is already available, and this is my stance switching ability. It gives me magical power in the dark stance and mana regen in the light stance, but also changes my other three abilities. Shown example 1, and you can also see the light attunement will start filling up now, and shown example 2. First ability of the day is going to be Decay or Restoration. In Dark Stance, it deals decent damage. In Light Stance, it also heals if it attacks as well and causes an issue for them. So you actually heal off the person you deal damage to or the creep that you deal damage to. Second ability, third ability we're going to talk about is Repulse. This is your kind of bread and butter ability. I'm actually going to pick that one up first, I think. I'm pretty sure I should be maxing my 3 first. This is Repulse. It does AoE damage around you in the cone here. And if you're in Healing Stance, it'll heal everybody in that area instead. So you can abuse that to your advantage. Your second ability is Hinder or Cleanse. Now this is a slow in Dark Stance. And in Light Stance is CC immunity. So it actually cleanses anything on you and then gives them CC immunity. So you can stop people getting CC'd up in teamfights if you position yourself well. She is quite melee heavy, as you can tell. Like, her ranges aren't the greatest. She's got auto attacks on a 1's decent range, but we'll see how this one goes on. Who's in this game? I've just noticed. Yeah, there's going to be a fun one. We might get invaded, but at least I've got enough burst damage available to help us out. Gotta leave me the speed buff. That's going to be nice of him. I could switch stance here and heal, but we don't really need to, so we'll be okay for the time being. I don't know why he's not hitting it. I don't know why he chose not to hit that ever, but that's fine. And get a point in our 1 now. So in lane, we're looking to push the minion wave in. We've got great wave clear, by the way, so don't be scared of that. We can switch stance and heal ourselves up if we need to as well. I'm going to throw a heal out. As you can see, the healing's pretty strong. With superior wave clear, you can put the pressure on. Oh, I missed that. That was unfortunate. Oh, Hindu, you're missing abilities all day. This is good play. You can see, though, that your cooldowns are quite low on her as well. And it's about stance switching, for the most part, to really abuse the mechanics of the god to the best advantage that you want. Also, your heal does heal creeps around you too, so you can keep the pressure on that way as well if you need to push the wave in a little bit harder. Oh, that was terrible, Hindu. That was terrible. We should have hit that. But we didn't. Just going to heal him back up again as he took a little bit too much poke for my liking. And all you've really got to do is use your abilities wisely. I healed up the Thanatos there and did my burst around them, back onto them once again. The only problem is you can see my mana bar kind of went quite low then, honestly. But my wave clear is very, very strong. This isn't going to be the best game as hell, honestly, even though I'm ahead. It's not going to be me playing it well, because other people would definitely play it better than I can. Gonna go back to base and get my Doom Orb online. As advice, once again, don't necessarily copy my build. My build will not necessarily be the best thing in the world, ever. So never copy the builds, but you can see the idea of the god. The builds will always change. The gods themselves play style, well, we'll join these guides. If something changed, I'll go back and do it again and show you the differences that happen to them. So now I'm starting to stack. You can see that I'm maxing my 3 and my 1 as priority. I've not really put a point into this just yet. I may do if I feel like I need to, but for the most part, I'm going to be focusing on this. I did put a point into my ultimate though, just for the extra damage and Dark Stance, which helps me clear a little bit faster. And with Doom Orb online too, it's going to be quite easy to farm up and play pretty much safe. Now in the wave, you're looking to poke down and heal back up the minion wave if you need to. Just going to push this into tower so he can't actually get any creeps off this. Uh-oh. And I misplayed that from bad decision making from me. What I will do now, though, is work on getting my boots. Get a sprint online. I was overextended without a ward. That's my own doing more than anything else. Gonna cheekily sell that and get a ward for myself, which I should have had, honestly, on the first trip back, but I didn't. I went greedy, and it cost me my life. Now, going with my ultimate for that 1 point, I get the extra mana per 5 regen in Light Stance, and obviously the extra damage from that in Dark Stance too. And it looks like I might get focused a little bit in this lane now. Not surprising, really. I mean, who picks Osiris? It's kind of weird that they picked Osiris in this game. Switch stance, get my blue buff. Hopefully he gives me the stacks. We'll see in a second. Hey, good job.
Retreat! Sacrilege! On my way. I will walk. Now you will know. Now you will know.
Now, I'm definitely getting camped this lane, so let's be ready for it.
Keep an eye open for me, okay, sweetie?
I'm not upset about being camped, because this is kind of normal, honestly, when you're playing as a Hell. You have to expect they're going to try and bring you down earlier, especially to give you a double kill like they did. Just going to make sure he doesn't get any of those creeps.
Now you will know.
Retreat!
The main priority is definitely on farming. Might actually just freeze him off the wave a little bit here. This isn't working as a plan, so we'll deny him the other way. If he wants to base, I'm just going to let him base. I'm not worried about him basing it. I can just deny him a whole wave of experience because of it. I can look for a rotation. To mid lane. Actually, I'll base. I could have rotated mid here, but I want to get boots online. I need some more mobility.
Just what I've always wanted.
I have a health potion of a ward that can put in a much better position this time round as well.
On my way.
And already I've nearly taken down this tower. Now Hal's very strong in the laning phase if you can get through the early game. In terms of wave clear, you can see how quickly I can clear the minion wave off with my repulse damage that I've got here. And then obviously I've got decay to also poke if I need to. And also I can restore as well if I need to with my healing. I'm just going to keep hard pushing because it stops him from farming more than anything else.
Enemies in right lane.
Be careful, right.
Oh, I missed everything then. That's unfortunate.
An enemy has been slain.
I will protect you.
Enemy has been killed.
Now you will know.
I misplayed for the most part then, but he's fine. He all-in'd me, and I'm already healing back up, as you can see.
Incoming right.
The whole plan there was just not to waste stuff for free.
Retreat!
My greatest apologies.
Okay.
As you can see in example 1, I've still got the push on in this lane. You've just got to realise the damage potential you have and the healing you've got available to you as well. I didn't really panic then. I only used sprint because I misplayed a little bit. I could have cleansed myself if I fought a little bit better in that engagement. But I'll get tower for free here, be able to base as well, and come back again. But I really should have cleansed. That's the biggest key there. I could have cleansed and gave myself immunity, which I didn't do.
Destroy them.
Because with the cleanse as well, which I'll show you just here, with that cleanse, it lasts the cleanse. Actually makes you CC immune for 0.5 seconds, so if I cleansed a little bit earlier, I would have been safer. So I take the tower down here, and can start to look for rotations, and cause some problems for the rest of the enemy team. Also I'll heal my teammates up as well if I need to. Take some back farm on the way. I need to clear this wave off before I go towards the Gold Fury here. They're not actually doing it yet, so it's fine. If the fight goes bad, I'll still be there in time.
Careful, right?
Enemy missing left. Keep an eye open for me, okay?
Take away his blue buff. He's going to run away from me. Clear his wave, and then I can rotate over if I need to as well.
Enemy missing middle.
Defend.
Be right back.
On my way.
Thanks. On my way.
Heal my teammate too. Bring down the creeps.
I will protect you.
He comes towards me, I can heal him again in a second, but he might not want to come towards me for some reason. Nope, he's going to go for his red buff instead. Okay. Rotate back over to my lane again. It does feel a little bit that you are button mashing, but you're not really if you play it correctly. If you practice her more, you'll understand the full combos you can really put out and what issues you can really cause for them. I'm going to work on getting the extra damage from my ultimate now. I've got my full damage bursts available.
Enemy missing left. Sorry.
Sorry!
I'm going for the jungle buff. Retreat. Retreat. Get away.
Oh, I'm still alive. Oh, and I pressed the wrong button. That was button mashing. Button mashing at its finest. I thought I was dead. I actually survived and messed up. I managed to cleanse off the ultimate from Osiris, which allowed me to survive, but then I got stunned by Moex, which meant that I had to escape with beads, but then I fat-fingered T instead of R. I fat-fingered T instead of R. Best button mashing ever, Hindu man. Good work there.
Just what I've always
Attack.
Thanks.
Help right lane.
Okay.
Gang. Attack.
Attack.
enemy missing left. Now you
So, we died in that rotation. It didn't really work out well for us. I'm a bit disappointed by that.
The Gold Fury.
on my way.
I was going to go back to lane and farm here, but they want to do Gold Fury now. We got kills. I want to support them with these kills here, so I'm not going to go back to lane here.
On my way.
I'm actually going to switch stance for by the time I get there. You should see that I'm ticking with my passive, which means I can heal them in this engagement straight away. If they need to be healed, I can heal them. For a decent amount. I did lose my tower for that though, which is unfortunate, I think. Well, he might actually back up, which it looks like he's going to do. And I'll be okay for now.
Ward here.
The button mash was real in that last engagement.
Killing spree.
I'll gank left lane.
How away.
I will protect you.
On my way.
Now I used my cleanse there. It may have looked a bit weird, but I was actually cleansing the stun that was about to come out from the tether.
Gank middle lane.
So I was abusing that to my advantage.
Enemy missing left.
And she knows.
No one likes these things. You can't be safe.
Enemy incoming middle.
Okay. An ally has been slain.
Now you will know pain. I will protect you.
Bad decision making from me. Oh, I'm missing my abilities all the time now.
Now you will know pain.
As you pop heavily to get in range there to make sure they couldn't.
Now you will know pain. Now you will know.
Should really stick and light stance here so I can regen some mana. I'm kind of baiting them more than anything else with this right now. Might not get a kill, but I can still support the team. I'm going to quickly go back to base now.
Right back.
An enemy has
We
been
could
slain.
hurt someone with that. That's the point.
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy tower. Sacrilege!
Now you will know pain.
Pick up my blue buff. This should be out. This should be out. But yeah, they are. Cool. Don't have to worry about that. Back to farming again.
I'm going for the jungle buff.
I will protect you.
Try my heal. Get a little bit of damage on the creeps too. So I get some experience from that. You can see with this, the slow is a bit bigger when you actually use it a little bit more effectively. Make sure you're in the correct stance when you use your 2 though. There's plenty of times when I've played Hell and made a lot of mistakes with that. Could actually land that, that'd be good.
I will protect you.
Now I will not play this god perfectly, but I can still survive for the most part. One thing to know about this as well, if you notice my 1, when I throw at this one, it does AoE damage, and the one in this stance, it will only hit the 1 creep. It doesn't hit multiples. The reason you didn't see me use my heal straight away there... Uh-oh. I have a friend here. Should have waited for the Divine Rune before I pop that then, but I'll be okay. I'll be okay.
Here we go. You rock. Tactical fury.
Okay.
Be careful.
Your
Careful.
team has
We could
destroyed
hurt
a right
someone with
enemy
that.
tower.
That's the point.
Finish off my beads as well now.
Be careful.
Now you will know pain. I will protect you.
I will protect you. The one issue with Hell that you're going to have to deal with all the time is her annoying voice. Everybody has to deal with it. Now you will know pain. Unfortunately, you will know pain. It's really annoying.
Careful middle.
Be right back.
Oh, that axe hit.
Thanks.
I will protect
Still supporting teammates as we're still putting pressure on here.
you. Will know pain.
Keep an eye out for a rotation. Example 1.
Oops.
I will protect you.
Johannes, come towards me, I can heal you.
Gank middle lane.
Now you will know.
Couldn't heal him. Rip the dream. Yes, you do.
I'll yank. Out of mana.
Now you will know pain.
That actually hit me.
Attack.
I will protect you.
Spider's plea, get off me. Kind of low mana here. I was body blocking that more than anything else.
Rethink my moves.
Now you will know pain.
Bit of a crazy game, honestly.
Be right back.
Okay. Help!
Sorry.
Always wanted.
Help!
An enemy has been slain. Attack middle lane. An ally has been slain.
This fight's going on, but we're winning him, so I'm just going to quickly stick around here. Is it easy? Giannis is busy on the right hand side.
Now you will know pain.
Eating free poke is always good, Hindu. That was a very good decision.
Now you will know
On my way.
I will protect you. Now you will know.
I'm going for the jungle buff.
Now you will.
Oh, we're going aggressive. Oops.
Fire giant buff. Take middle lane.
Now you will.
Greatest of hosts. Attack, fire giant.
So you can see that with her, she's not just like a full-on mage, but she's very supportive in her ability to heal her teammates up. I'm actually was using Ymir there to bait in for the most part. And keep the team alive. Because I could just heal him back up again if there was trouble ahead. We're all going aggressive on him, which isn't necessarily wise. Very quick fingers needed for this god for the most part. You've really got to think about what you're doing and why you're changing stance. What is it you're looking to change stance to do? Not only just to switch skills for more damage. Slow's fine.
Now you will know. I will protect you. Now you will know.
We can still siege mid here.
Now you will know.
Don't mind taking a couple of tower shots, but I'm not taking all day.
On my way.
Gonna sit in this stance to regen some mana and bring this. They want to dive. I'm not really diving. I'm not in the mood for diving. Don't know why we're diving. A little bit too aggressive, I think, boys. Took a couple of abilities.
I will protect you.
Can't save him. Rip the dream, I should have just left. Might get failed now. Just get out the edge in time, which is good. Might as well burst what I can down before we all die. It appears people wanted to dive the Phoenix! Dive the Phoenix! Because we're so intelligent, and that's why we kind of threw that fight there and get themselves back into it, so that's good. But that does mean we do get a free trip back to base. That was the whole game plan here.
Has been destroyed. Your middle tower is under attack.
Defend the Gold Fury.
I think I'm going to go Spear again this game.
You could hurt someone with
Your
that.
left tower is under attack.
Point!
An ally has been slain.
So, this game should be a win. We're just making a meal of it for the most part. Me too, honestly. Overly staying around. I'm trying to support my team more than just going for kills, which is not really working out to the best on foot, obviously. Gold Fury's down right now, so I'm not going to rotate over right. I'm going to stop his houses push left. Restack again as we died. Like an Egypt.
No one likes these dirty missing left. You can't be serious.
Retreat! Be right back. Group up.
I'm going for the jungle buff.
Burst her down, force her ultimate. And we can go and take the blue now, I think. Oh no, blue's down. Boo. Couldn't get there around there in time. For some reason I thought I was a different god then. I was trying to throw an ability over the wall. I just finished the game as Hebo. And for some reason I thought, I can just throw over the wall here. And then went, hang on, no I can't. I'm playing hell. I'm playing hell. Think about these things, Hindu, please. So restack's pretty much done. I'll be on 48 stacks after this blue buff. And then group up with the team again.
Unstoppable.
Okay.
Okay.
Attack right lane. On my way.
Enemy spotted.
Enemy ultimate down.
Oh no, I misclicked.
Enemy ultimate down.
The big focus there was actually trying to switch stance to the heal to heal Jablonke in case he got turned on.
Attack left lane. Attack left lane.
We can just do this because I've got the healing regen. I do have cooldowns though, Jabba.
Destroy the left enemy tower.
Now you will know. Now you will know.
Retreat. You are attack, Fire Giant.
Now you will know.
It's very difficult to try and commentate on this guy just because you're trying to switch stances all the time and focus, and I don't play him that much to be able to do so. What we can do is drop our sentry ward down. That shows us saving nicely for this.
Cancel that.
I will protect you. Now you will know pain.
Oh, I didn't come around the corner. That's disappointing. I should really base it and get my spear online right now.
Just what I always wanted.
Be right back.
Should So it's not our best game, it's our worst game either though, but we're doing okay for ourselves. I'm trying to turn into a more utility mage now. Instead of diving in, going for kills, which I could do, and try and burst them all down with my massive damage, I'm trying to support the team and keep them all sustained and alive in these fights, which means they're having more of an issue bringing my team down, which also means that they're going to try and focus me, which is a good thing, because they have to get close to me to kill me with most of their targets. And that allows my team to clean them up for the most part, or it should do. It's only a level 15 Arachne here. Oh, I missed that ability. That was embarrassing. If I actually managed that, I probably would have killed him.
Attack! Fire giant!
On my way.
Heal everybody back up.
I'm going for the jungle buff.
Careful left.
On my way.
Kind of on his own right now. He just kind of kill, which is good. I'm just going to stay in light stance for the siege, I think. Poke with my one and heal them up. Uh-oh. Gotta watch the amount of damage that's going on to us here. But we're okay. Oops. They die for kills all the time. This is the only problem with this game. This one should be pretty much over already, but we chose to dive.
Group up.
Now you will know pain.
Keep healing the team up. They're quite tanky as well, so. Game is frantic. Wait for this Divine Ruin to wear off before I heal this time.
On my way! Okay.
Oh, I don't know why I used my 3. Use my 3 randomly then.
Attack.
Ah, the game will never end at this rate. As my team just want to go for kills and not get phoenixes.
Killing spree!
There we go.
Team has destroyed a middle enemy.
Need healing. A worthy opponent.
As you can see me, I'm looking to peel. Keep people alive. Stop them getting kills on my team. It may look like I wasn't doing much, but I'm doing a lot in these fights, even though my team's being very idiotic about it. But it's all good. We're playing Hel, and this was a little look at Hel and how she's played. I hope you get some advice and you can see kind of the playstyle you're looking for. It's very focus orientated, honestly. If you're going to play for the first time, it's very difficult to actually make sure you go backwards and forwards with the stances at the right time, use your heals effectively, decent damage. Your lane phase is kind of a lot slower than your team fight presence. Your team fight presence you're very, very strong with, but it's very, very difficult to master the art of going into heal form and then go into the dark stance as well for damage. You've got to make sure you juke around effectively with them to make them good. Good luck in your games and good luck with Hel.